there's a lot more joy involved in being queer now, I think, in the last kind of 15, 20 years. There's a lot, like, you know, there's a lot more kind of freedom to what the newer generations are getting, and because of all the work that the older queers have done. And often, this is a very glum answer, but often like comedy gigs 10, 15 years ago were usually for like a cause that was maybe quite like, we were there for quite a grim reason, and just a lot of people being kind of, but these days there's so much joy, and it is so nice to be able to perform to an audience that is your community, that you are able to like do little insight. Like, all queer comedians have some level in their act that is for a straight audience. We don't mean to, but it just kind of happens by habit. When you're doing stand-up clubs, being able to perform to a room full of like-minded people and not have to put up any of that mask is like so liberating and lovely, and like a kind of tonic, and makes you want to keep going, if that makes sense. Because also it doesn't work, you can't produce work that is only for the queer community, but then it's quite toxic to produce work only for the straight community, I think. I think, yeah, as a queer person, you have a kind of obligation to ride that line, because there's benefits on being both sides.